Okay, do a couple different poses. Or how about you sit on, how about cross-legged? Yeah, like that. Or foot up, like when you were doing like that. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm John, I'm a physical therapist, and today you probably clicked on this video because you've been experiencing some pain at the bottom of your heel, what we call plantar heel pain, or some other people know it as plantar fasciitis, which is an irritation of the connective tissues at the bottom of your feet. So today I'm here to share with you some solutions to make your foot hopefully feel better today. As always, it might be best to consult a medical professional, especially if you've been dealing with pain problems for a long period of time. I'm just giving you some of the generalized techniques that I give to most of my clients. We're going to focus on two different techniques today. One is to strengthen the intrinsic muscles of the foot, giving your arches a little bit more of a support from basically muscles that are deep inside the foot. Another aspect that we're going to tackle is its tight and stiff Achilles tendon or calf muscle. Those oftentimes can contribute to plantar heel problems. So plantar heel pain is characterized by pain along the heel, typically towards the medial side of the foot, and it may even extend up towards the ball of the foot, and it's oftentimes aggravated after sitting down for a long time and then getting up, or first thing in the morning after a night's sleep. And plantar fasciitis can be pretty debilitating when it comes to your sport, when it comes to walking, getting up out of bed in the morning. So that's why I'm sharing with you some of these tips so that you can get back to your regular routine without too much disruptions. Hey! So the first exercise I'll show you is called the short foot exercise. So we're gonna look down here. Right, so if you see here, most people dealing with plantar heel pain may have a relatively flatter arch. It's not always the case, but in my case, I have a flatter arch. And so what I'm gonna do is called the short foot exercise. What we're gonna focus on is bringing the ball of the foot closer to the heel. So you're shortening the foot. Okay, and I'm just going to contract the muscles that shorten the foot and raise up the arch, and you're just going to hold that for 5 seconds and relax and squeeze and hold. And notice how I am digging in my toes a little bit, but I'm not scrunching them up. Okay, so oftentimes people, when they first start this, they scrunch up the toes, but what I just want is for the toes to be flat on the ground and for the arch to be raised. So hold for 5 seconds, and we're gonna do this 10 times, okay? You could do it with both feet at the same time, or just focus on the involved foot. Squeeze and hold. After doing a couple of reps, you should be feeling a little bit of some tiredness or even the sensation of almost cramping. And that is fine so long as there's no associated pain. If you're getting some pain with this exercise, stop and back off a little bit. Okay, so we're going to be doing 10 repetitions of 5-second holds and do that 3 to 4 times a day. You could be doing this while you're working in front of your workstation, even for when you're walking or standing still. Alright, so next we're going to talk about why we want to stretch the Achilles tendon. The primary reason why is because tightness in the Achilles tendon can actually lead to foot posture deficits. So if you look over here, so what can happen with people who have tight Achilles is that when they're taking a step, the foot will lock out at a certain point with dorsiflexion, which is the act of bringing your toes up towards your shin. So look at the hind foot over here. What will happen is if I'm lacking that dorsiflexion due to a tight Achilles, the foot will turn out and collapse into eversion and pronation of that foot. So repetitive stress from doing that will cause the plantar fascia some irritation. It often leads to plantar fasciitis and other plantar heel pain issues. So we're gonna go ahead and do an Achilles stretch. You're gonna go ahead and bring yourself to a wall. So with the Achilles stretch, you're gonna go ahead and bring yourself to a wall. You're gonna line both your feet. And notice how I have them lined up straight forward, okay? So my hind foot isn't turned outwards like this. Oftentimes that is a compensation of having tight Achilles. So both feet forward, and I'm just gonna lean forward and support myself on this wall. And I'm feeling a decent amount of stretch right across my gastroc, so behind my calf. And while I'm doing this stretch, I'm also thinking about that short foot position, just to give myself a little extra posture correction. And I'm feeling it pretty tight across my calf, which is always a good sign. There shouldn't be any pain. And with stretches, you want to actually hold them for a decent amount of time. So I'm holding for at least 30 seconds. And I'm going to do that 3 times. Okay, after a while, you could shake it up and switch sides. Okay, notice how my foot, again, I'm raising my arch up into that short foot position, activating the intrinsic muscles, which help support my arch. And I have both feet aligned straight. Okay, we're gonna do that 3 times. Okay, while we're here, we can talk about a couple other things. So with the plantar fasciitis, oftentimes the symptoms can be pretty severe. So things that you can also do is to apply a little bit of ice over the irritated region. So one popular trick is to freeze a water bottle and roll it underneath your foot for about 5 to 10 minutes. You want to make sure that you don't get a frostbite on your foot by not doing it for too long of a period. It's a way of controlling your symptoms. However, it's not a way of addressing the cause of having plantar heel pain. So it's important that you do these postural exercises. Focus on bolstering the strength of your intrinsic muscles. Also making sure that you have better flexibility in your calf so that when you're walking and doing other activities that involve the foot and ankle, that it doesn't become a problem. Hey, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and continue to feel motivated and inspired to be a better version of yourself. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that these tips were helpful. If you liked it, go ahead and click the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new and you're looking for more content. I'll be making more videos every week detailing how to fix different postural issues and pain problems that most people have.